Hello everyone, and welcome to another edition of Ask Clint Sons. I'm Joshua, and joining me today is the wonderful Josh Cook. Josh, how you doing today?
I'm good.
Good. So I've got questions. Actually, I don't have questions. I don't even have my card.
You don't have your card, and I don't have a fancy card, so I just have a clipboard. But I'm going to be the one asking questions today. We've turned it around. We've turned it around on old Josh. So today I get to ask him some questions. So if you have any questions for Josh, make sure that you send them to ask@clintonsons.com. We'll have another one of these flip the script videos, and I can ask him the questions then. But we'll get right into my first question for you, Josh. My first question is, how long have you been at Clint Sons?
I've been here just under a year. I think I'm getting close to 9 months. I'm not 100% sure, but about 9 months.
I knew it was before deer season last year, so I knew it was coming up on a year.
Mm-hmm.
Fun fact about Josh. Josh, tell everyone where you lived before you lived here working at Clint Sons.
Before I came back to White Deer, because I actually grew up in White Deer, I actually lived in Alaska for a decade. I used to have spent most of my adult life in Alaska, and I came back after I finished college, and now I'm here.
Yeah, glad you're back. So tell everybody what you do as far as projects go. Like what a day in your life looks like.
So if it is a jerky day where we're packaging jerky, I start off in the jerky packaging room and I package jerky until we're done. And then I might have to bounce around and box some jerky, or I might have to go help out in the raw room with sausage or something like that. But then at the end of the day, I've started a new project of making dog treats. I take the raw parts from the cows and I clean them up, and then we get them ready to go to be smoked and get them ready for dog treats.
Yeah, that's a new project. That's nothing. Across the street at the store, they've got the dog bones, the big beef bones. They've got a medium beef bone, and then they've got a small pork bone, and then the pig ears. But beyond that, we're adding several new items to our dog treat collection. You can't see in the video, but right over here there's a rack that I'm doing some experimenting with right now to try to bring them out into stores. Maybe some stores in Amarillo, maybe some stores out in the region, to offer several different items. We can talk about them more in another video when we have them. We can show them out on the table, show you what we got. But just know that a Clint Sons dog treat rack may be coming to a store near you.
Which those racks are really cool.
Yeah, they're a neat rack. They're a neat rack. They're kind of a rusticy rack. Okay, so when we make these videos, Josh, by the end of every video, I have you really hungry for some type of Clint Sons product every week. Every week, doesn't matter what we're doing, every week there's something from the episode you want to try. So now that you've tried a lot of this stuff, what is your favorite Clint Sons product?
Two things.
Okay.
Chili lime jerky.
Okay.
And we have some really nice steaks. I like our ribeyes a lot, but I've also finally got to try a Delmonico.
Good.
Which was surprising. I wasn't expecting that flavor from it, but yeah. So our steaks and our chili lime jerky, and close second is teriyaki.
Yeah, those are good jerkies. Chili lime over the last year has overtaken Black Label as our #1 seller. Chili lime has really started moving some jerky. And the steaks, the Delmonico is kind of like a ribeye. It's actually, if a chuck roast is here and a ribeye is here on the cow, you make one cut. This first steak is a ribeye. This first steak on the chuck is a Delmonico. So it touches a ribeye. So it's basically a ribeye, but on the chuck end. Has a really rich flavor, probably a richer flavor than, or a more beefy flavor than even a ribeye. Just because it is a little closer to that chuck end, so it has a richer beef flavor.
It had a more of a fillet, like more of the taste of a fillet, but you still had that like flavor that you get from a ribeye.
Yeah, it's got a little more fat than a fillet or something like that, so it's a little more tender like a ribeye, but has a beefier flavor like a further down cut of beef. So
yeah.
Well, that concludes all my questions for Josh. If you have any more questions for him, make sure you're sending them in. If you have any questions for me, if you want to discuss something with somebody else, like I said, we can get a special guest in here, ask them some questions. If say you have a question about making sausage, we'll get Jennifer Wilson in here. Say you have a question about a package and jerky, we'll get Araceli in here. You got a question about everybody knows Monica. She's the one that ships all the jerky out. If you get a note mailed to you in from clintonsons.com that Monica's the one that's signing all those, we can get her in here if you have a question for her, or if you have a question for about pickup, we can get Jess Parker in here and get questions in for her. Whoever you got a question for, send it in, and we'll get the question answered for you. Ask at clintonsons.com is a simple address. Anything else, Josh?
No, all I can think of is by the time this video goes up, it should be Memorial Day weekend. So we just want to say Happy Memorial Day to everyone, and to all the veterans who have passed on, thank you for your service and thank you for your duty to our country and all that. We really do appreciate it. And we'll see you guys next week.
Yeah, God bless. Thanks.
Bye.